Hi Virgo, so I'm going to do a 3-month forecast for you guys for the month of September, October and November. It'll cover your career and love. There will be a part 2 in subscription. That'll cover more about future positions, hidden energy and your energy. So you can check that if you want. If you want to inquire about a personal reading, please click the link under my bio or in description. So Virgo, we're going to just get the cards out now and then we'll go through month by month. September, please. October, November, okay, do it again, September, Virgo, October, November, nice. I get 2 love oracles. I hope you can see all them. 2 love oracles for Virgo, please, for the month of September, October, November. Okay, so I've got 2 there, I'll take them. Right, and we'll go through it in a moment, obviously. Let's get the tarot on the table and find out what's in store. So let's have a look at your career first in September. Okay, there it is. What's your relationship looking like? So love life for Virgo, please. October, no, let's not miss a whole month. October, please, for Virgo. October. Nice. October for love. Right, okay. So, November in career. Okay. What about love in November? I'm walking away from things that don't serve. All right, so I have to see how this plays out. But the first cards you've got are your love oracles, which is love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you much more romantically attractive. So put the energy into you. And it also says worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, Virgo. So in September, we've got a fiery climax that's approaching. But you've got your intuition on point because we've got the High Priestess, so we've got the higher power, and there is a little bit of a fiery situation that happens. I've got clarity in love, but I've also got investigation in your career, so we'll see what comes out in September. Right, what's going on for Virgo's work in September, please? I mean, that looks really nice. I mean, there's a lot of exhaustion in your job. Maybe you're working hard. Maybe there's a lot going on. Maybe you're high-powered and you've got so much that you have to cope with on a daily basis with that 9 of Wands. But you're very emotionally centered, or you're very emotional about your job. So, got the Queen of Cups, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. But that's just about giving back to you emotionally. And it's something to do with your long-term legacy that you're looking at. So in the month of September, you're really working through some wounds, some exhaustion, but you're also open-hearted and working towards a legacy. Concentrating on things that are important to you in terms of solid energy. That is lovely. But just be careful you're not wiped out, because it could be in the month of September you're feeling really exhausted. It's just saying a fiery climax approaches and higher power. So you'll know if you need to take a rest. It'll be your birthday month as well, won't it? So let's have a look what's going on in terms of love. We've got some clarity or a clear vision on what you want or someone wants to communicate. There is a bit of conflict in love. There is a little bit of rejection or disappointment or dissatisfaction. But we've got the Sun. So maybe there is something coming about that's going to help celebrate a union. It feels to me there's been some conflict and some disappointment that's going to have some clarity in September over. Maybe a conversation's needed regarding putting something into abundance and working on this celebration. It could be because there's so much conflict in love that you have to work through that with another person. And that's why we've got that conversation coming forward with that clarity card. So like in October, you've got to step out of your comfort zone. And we've also got meant to be, right? We have got conflict again, which has come out in September and October in love. The exact same card. So you're still working through some stuff. In your career, there's an offer of emotion. So you are emotional anyway because we've got the Queen of Cups. But that emotion's expanded into October. And I really feel like that's a really nice emotion that's going to be given or you're going to take. Let me see. Step out your comfort zone and something's meant to be. Right. Wow. Oh my gosh. Didn't expect them all to go on the floor there. Sorry about that, Virgo. I'm going to have to just maybe not do that again. Oh my God, they really want to talk. So we've got the World, we've got the Two of Pentacles, and we've got a Wheel of Fortune. There is definitely something going on in your career that's going to lead to a wish fulfillment or happiness or a new cycle that's opening that's been overwhelming maybe. And this offer is going to make you feel like you're, I don't know, you're going towards your Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and destiny. We have got meant to be here, so it could be something in your career that really feels good in October. And you might step out your comfort zone and then trying to balance something that's been out of balance. You could have a decision between two things as well, because that's the Two of Pentacles, to try and balance something out in your career. But I tell you what, with the World being there, with the Wheel of Fortune, says there's a new adventure on the horizon. And I love that. Let's have a look at your relationships though, because we're still in that conflict. So that conflict still is present. Okay. Tower, Scorpio energy, Scorpio season coming up on October to November as well. So it could be a lot to do with Scorpio season that shakes things up in terms of stability. We've got a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. This could just be you that's conflicted about love. There's also a hope and wish and want to stabilise something maybe after a Tower, or maybe stabilise something full stop that has been quite hard in a relationship that's been conflicted. You've got the Tower, but you've also got that hope and wish and want to stabilise it. So I really feel like in the month of October, you're really working on something to stabilise an energy between you and another, or they want to do that with you. We've got the Queen of Swords, which means there might have been a bit of cold detached energy at some point in that last 2 months. But yeah, I mean, the hope and wish and want there to sort of like bring things back into stability says a lot. And like I said, it's meant to be and step out the comfort zone. So maybe you need to get yourself out there. Yeah. Let's do November now. So November, you've got to show the world the real you. So it's asking you in October and November, step out your comfort zone, show the world the real you, which belongs to Aquarius. And it's like, you know, just getting yourself out there. Maybe you're getting seen for something. I haven't got no star at the moment. We might get the star. But you've also got shadow work. So there's stuff that you might be walking away from. Or there's some energies that you might be walking away, or someone might be walking away from in the month of November, which helps you do that shadow work and let go of something that doesn't serve you anymore. So there's a hope and wish and want in your career. Let's find out what that is. What is this for Virgo, please? That's the Queen of Pentacles. So that's about nurturing what you've got, hoping and wishing and want to be more resourceful to nurture a situation in your career. We've also got you moving to calmer waters. You might even be moving forward in an area in your job, or you could actually be traveling for something new, and you're feeling very sort of, I don't know, nurtured in that process, because it is you being nurtured here. What else have I got? We've also got the King of Wands. So there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of excitement, there's a lot of you knowing your worth as well. I feel when it comes to your career in November, I really feel like you are moving forward and you're being very passionate. So that looks like it's a really good energy, and we're coming into Sagittarius season in November, so you could be portraying that Sagittarius energy. Yes, of confidence and excitement. What is going on in your relationship? Let's have a look. So we've got death, walking away from things that don't serve. You've also got a manifestation, so you're manifesting. And there's a Knight of Wands, back and forth, inconsistency. There's some changes in an inconsistent situation that's been closed out. There is definitely something that's been manifested in terms of a relationship change. We've got Sagittarius, Gemini, we've got Scorpio. But we've got a lot of endings, so closing out cycles, moving forward. We've also got manifesting more passion or excitement or change. So I feel like there's a bit more of a change or excitement coming forward. There is a judgment or a reconciliation, and there's clarity of mind over a situation that you've been waiting for. So it could be you've got a clear vision in terms of a renewal of energy with somebody in the month of November.